Welcome everyone, it's Vapors to Dracomar. It is time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. That's gonna scare the living shit out of this dog, I swear to God. I'm not even joking. Oh, it's the beat the campaign boss 3 times challenge. I still have to grind her up. I still have to give her... I still have... My headset. I still have to give Valerie a lot of buffs. I'm going to test her in a variety of content as well. I've got to try to test her versus the harder bosses of campaign. I'm trying to focus on trying to give Valerie some love. Because I need to try to get her to level 51. Because she's on her way to 60, by the way. Just thought I'd let you know that. But it's hard. It's hard work. It really is. So we'll do this one level, then we'll go to the next boss. Test. Because it's not going to be easy getting her levels up at this point in the game. If you're wondering why I'm farming her instead of food, is I'm trying to turn her into the prime defender. And every level she gains, her shield increases. That's the thing. Like, it's not just, what does her shield scale off? Like I said, that means getting her to 60 has an immense benefit. That's what that means. Well, it looks like the progress has yielded fruit. Because who else should I experiment with this boss at? Probably Valdemar Stray, right? I don't want to dilute any of the XP. Just letting everyone know. I don't want to dilute the XP. Because the problem with diluting her XP at this point, it would be catastrophic. Because I need her at 60 or closer. I need to dump potions on her. Anything I can to get her closer to 60. Because that's going to be how I progress in Clan Boss. Fight off Bad Czar. That's okay at best. Alright. Gonna pop the shards, see who we get. We got an exotic. Well, exotic food. This is gonna drive the rat insane. This fireworks show. Gotta start pumping in the potions. Because every time we do this, it increases our power level. Every time. And we've got way too much food champs in the first place. So... If you're wondering, yes, I am funneling her. I am, in fact, funneling a Mallory. So every time I do, your shield increases. Hunting for good rares is what I'm hunting for while I'm doing this. With Satyr. Satyr's actually half decent. I'm gonna level up Satyr. Satyr, we're actually setting Satyr aside because, believe this or not, Satyr is actually really good. He's also a skinwalker, which I am desperately short on. Do. Yes. Alright, yeah, I had a bad headache, but I'll do it for you. What do you need? Okay. Alright, there we go. Fight in Classic Arena 5 times. Whoop-de-doo. Here we go. I'm not thrilled to fight in Classic Arena most of the time. Because it's usually either this, which is okay, or stuff that I literally can't fight at all. that. Absolute monstrosity. This looks more doable, but only just. Let's first try this combo. These two are pretty obnoxious as champions. Alright, good. We outplayed them. Let's make an attempt on this. I can't promise we don't get owned. I have a Vogoth, but I haven't maxed it. Oh boy. Okay, we got him. That's good. Okay, I think we have him cornered now. No, she died, but it's a big deal to take that guy out. Taking out Kale and Deacon, I think, is going to give him the lead. Bingo! What did I say? What did I say? Oh. Oh, I see an opportunity. Get arena medals. And everyone else is really OP. Neat. Neato burrito. These ones are about the same, but they have a Doom Priest, and Doom Priest is... Oh, that's not good. 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 Well, at least we tried. And we got the thing. Okay. I'm still trying to give her power. Don't get me wrong. I'm still trying to give her power. want her at 60 really bad. But getting her there is going to be really hard. Even with all those potions, as you clearly saw, it wasn't enough. As you clearly saw. Alright, with that, we're gonna check the bazaar. Refresh. Yeah, we're getting into the tacky stage of this whole operation. Years. Try it anyway. Because again, this is the easiest one, because the rest of them are going to are armed to the teeth. Literally armed to the teeth. Trying to get his decreases defense. Get him. Smack him with that. Here's some. I'm going to increase my attack to make this easier. Finally. Jeez. Okay. So in April, let's reach level 60. I have an April, I just haven't taken her to 60 yet. That'll take a while to do that. But yeah, I'm doing that for a reason. I don't want to run out of tokens like I did on the other account. Because running out of tokens for that specific thing would suck. Let's go to Dungeons and Dragons. Let's start with some speeder. Yes. Speeder. Let's start with this version of speeder. and then see if I can do the harder version of Speeder. This will be probably the best version of Speeder that I could grind without straining myself too hard. The other one is at the very edge of my existence, and I can't necessarily do it. She's getting stronger. She will soon come into her own. Very soon. It's gonna... The last 10 levels are the hardest part when making the 60. The last 10 levels. See, Valerie being over level 50 is a big improvement. Because that means that her shield starts to scale bigger than her original shield ever was. By far. Like, those 3 levels mean a lot. I don't think I want to... I have to look at how I killed it before. That's the truth. I have to look at that, because whatever I did there, I have to do it again. Because that's the only way I figured out how to kill Spider 11. Because Spider 11 is wicked. Beyond the usual extent of evil. That's why. I have to look at how I killed it exactly. And then follow that to the letter. Because otherwise, we're going to be there a very long time. I don't think Kale was involved. Memory serves. Maybe Manaya? I'm trying to think of a way. I think Spirit Host and the other Spirit Host and someone else. Ooh, that's funny. This looks like a nightmare. Like that, there is a possibility that works, but... Somebody finally attacked the boss. Let's try it. I'm not saying that she can't improve. But she most definitely can. But her shield is higher than it's ever been. Like, ever. I still can't wait until I get Drexthar. Drexthar is going to be big, as you can probably imagine. I'm not saying that we're not going to put a lot into Valerie, because I will, but you can't deny Drexthar's not going to be big. Basically, Drexthar is going to be a tanky burner, which is something I've never had. And he puts more burns down than anyone I've had in the past. So, yeah, when I get him, we're about to see some fireworks. Yeah. Well, yeah, we gotta do Minotaur too. Gotta do good old Minotaur. Let's see. Minotaur. Because that's where we're going to get all our scrolls from. Starting at Minotaur 10. But the reason that Valerie is so core to my team is because she's the, I'm trying to adjust the volume. She is the defender. She's the one that maintains a lot of, the buffs and stuff. She's the buff maintainer, shield maintainer. So yeah, when we get her to her full strength, which is level 60, you're gonna see some miracles. Especially if we can get her in the right gear. I'd say her best gear is probably Guardian. Because then, once we get her to 60, she can then soak damage in the front line for the rest of the team. And then have Vergus at the side, maintain ally protect. That would be big. The main reason of Valerie, the main reason why defense champions matter, is because they allow the other dealers to do things. If you don't have a defense champion or a way of defending, like a defense strategy, a lot of higher content will just blow you to shreds. That's why you generally want see, I am thinking maybe if we put a Painkeeper in here, this team comp will be more optimized. The Painkeeper would prevent the ally protect from going on cooldown. Because that would be ideal. That would be ideal that the ally protect does not go on cooldown. Because going on cooldown gives Clan Boss a major window into deleting. You don't want to give Clan Boss that window. You don't want to give them that window by any means. fact, I would go so far as to say it would not be overkill to have a Draco Vadon and then these two. And then yeah, I don't think that would be over. See, her dying is very bad because I may have mentioned this previously. She's the buff extender. Once the buff extender dies, things get a lot worse for you. Because again, you can't maintain. Because in general, with this boss, you want to maintain. You want to maintain ally protect at all times. You don't ever want that to break. Because the second that breaks, all of that damage of the clan boss lands on your face. And very few champions can survive this. So that's generally why you want your ally protect to remain unbroken. So that's why. That right there, that's why you want to maintain the ally protect. That's why I've been trying to invest in Valerie so she doesn't get one shot later in the fight. Because one of the biggest differences between here is maintaining that ally protect. And of course, more HP burn, but maintaining ally protect is very important. Yes. Here we might actually want to put Kitus in. Because Kitus is going to hard cheese that apothecary. Vogoth coming in clutch. Okay, so I want to put that in here. Smack him with that. See, this is what's going to cripple him. This is why Kitus is a counter to Apothecary. Because Kitus cuts him off from what he needs. That's why I keep Kitus. That's why I'm eventually going to rank 6 Kitus. Because Kitus is a major anti-heal champion. Granted, it will still take a while to kill him, but one can hope that with enough anti-heal, we should be able to kill him. Apothecary is the type of champion that isn't very easy to kill. Dang it. Stop it. There we go. Get that on you. And he'll die either way. Because the max health, he can't counter that. He won't have enough damage to get away. Trying stop him with the anti-heal. But it turns out that we may just have to resort to max health to kill him. Because that's kind of how it is with Apothecary. It's very hard to actually land something on him. Very hard to burst an Apothecary, very hard to end up having to chip him out. It's just the anti-heal doesn't stay on him. You either have to burst him, or you have to anti-heal him and burst him at the same time. Like, it's not easy. Because he's designed not to die. That's the problem. As you can see, even with anti-heal, the CD on that is so low that killing him is very hard. And he has a lot of defense. We're going to increase our attack. How's that? See if we can refresh it. She did, because now we're going to heal it again. You know it. So that's how this champ works. That's how he trolls people. You know it, because I have an Apothecary on another account. I'm still trying to get an Apothecary. Should do it. The fact it's 2 turns is gonna stop him in his tracks. There he is. Okay, now this boss, Coldheart, is a very fearsome enemy. But if I turn meter control her, increase defense, throw some shamanic lightning, she should crack. Like an egg. Let's see if I can formulate a team comp that'll work on here. Well, first off, we're going to want to minimize the amount of magic, because we've got too much magic. This is a difficult fight. A very difficult battle. So, I say minimize magic because of what affinity it is. Increase the duration. This is a very difficult fight, by the way. I just want to point that out. Even if I beat this, it's a very difficult fight. I don't want anyone to get any ideas that it's a difficult fight. because... See, the main thing I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to maintain a defense while trying to maintain assault on the boss. This might work. This is by far the hardest spider I can attempt. Barely possible to even play Alhain in here. It's a really hard spider. I think she's part of it because what happens is the increase in attack and increase the duration of that. Yeah, I think this is part of it. I think this is part of it. We really want to kill her. All I can tell you is this is a brutal test for Valerie's abilities. I can tell you. Without a shadow of a doubt, this is a brutal test. Because this is one of the hardest bosses in the game, period. That's why I say it's a brutal test. Is an answer in here. Him soloing it is going to be very brutal if I have to do it that way. It's going to be more brutal than Borgoth. may just have to try to Morgoth it out. We may just have to try to Morgoth it out. I strongly dislike saying this. In fact, I want to take a look back. Because there has to be a better way than this. The amount he regens for is absurd. This is literally gives me like flashbacks. Morgoth flashbacks. This is so hard. This boss is so stupidly hard. Unless you have a lot of burn. I know that Destroy Gear is good versus this guy. He can't regen the portion that I keep smacking. It's like one of the worst ways of doing it, but it's a way. I decided to stick it to the bitter end. See, he can't do it. He even gets some of that damage reflected back at him. There has to be a better way, but I want to see if this method works. Because I know Vergus can probably kill this spider, potentially. It's a possibility. It's extremely difficult, but it's a possibility. I have to look back at the way I did it before. I have to. At least I tried. Because I know I did something before. I know I did something before to kill it. I wanted to see if I could lame it out. But okay. It doesn't work that way. So, that doesn't work. Maybe it involves reducing it faster. Again, it would all be like a million times easier once I get freaking Drexthar to set the burn on it. Because that will allow me to kill it straight up. Because this version of Spider alone is brutal. But the other version is so bad that I have to look back at what I even did to kill it. It's that bad. I mean, was Armiger involved? Maybe. Might have been Armiger. It's like, seriously. Because I know I killed it. That's the thing. I know I killed it. But I have to repeat what I did. Whatever I did then was the only way I can kill it now. The only way. And also, it's a very tedious process, whatever. Because it's a minimum 6-minute fight. Minimum. And that's if you're doing well. If you're doing poorly, it goes down even faster than that. For memory, you kind of have to chunk him real hard. You have to chunk the spider really hard. I do think increased attack is really good versus spider because it makes it so that your damage does more, and once your damage does more, it does more to the boss. I'm not saying I'm not going to take Valerie to 60. I am. It's just for now I'm not doing that. For now I have to cover the spider. This is like the hardest spider I can like, with any degree of comfort, fight. The other one I literally have to like go out on a limb. Even shipping it out with destroy gear doesn't work. You have to do more than that. Surprisingly. You'd think that you could ship it out with destroy gear. But then the spider ends get involved. And they'll tell you, no man, you need to do more than that. You need to do more than that to kill me at level 11. Ooh, Auburn tribes, man. But yeah, Spider is an Omega Oof. This looks doable because it's got a low team power overall. This is bad. I say this is bad because that's a seer. Okay, thank God. Thank God the seer died. we would have been screwed potentially if it survived. Fight the shaman. Kill the shaman. Kill the shaman. Kill the shaman. She still didn't die from that? She must have some good gear. Because a lot of other 50s just die to that, straight up. They cannot live through that. Okay. Healing reduction. Okay, that's some damage. Gotta be kidding me. Unkillable passive is so annoying. I fight this enemy all the time. I don't even know what it's called. But all I can tell you is it's a pain. Okay, don't res again. God damn. Oh, they have a Virgus? They just haven't leveled him to 60? I see. I see. Throw rock at you. I am considering taking him to 6-star one day to make him like some kind of defense unit that like everyone hates. But that's basically what Drexthar the Gaunt turns into, a defense unit that everyone hates. I'm not even joking. That's exactly what Drexthar the Gaunt turns into. It's like, what does he turn? That. A defense unit that everyone on the planet despises. Let's give this a shot, but let's make this a little bit better. Because this sucker is going to hurt. I said a lot. I wasn't like just jesting. That's it. When I said hurts a lot, I meant like smackety smack smack smack. A lot. not very fast. So that means they're going to slam really hard when they get a turn. Okay, no, they're just going to suck. Kind of suck. Maybe not as suck as much as you might think, but still, I expected her to actually smack really hard. Because I was like, if you have no speed, does that mean you smack really, really, really hard? That's not what that means. Because that is often what that means, is if they don't have speed, they've invested in like heavy damage. Really heavy damage. So then they like, if they get a turn, you're dead. That's usually what that indicates. Not always, usually. Little do they know, this champion is actually really durable. First, I've got to try to get rid of her. Maybe I should try to... I'm going to aim for this door mate and see how much damage I deal with her. I'm going to aim for the Alhain. I mean, I could ship them out, but... do I really want to? Nah. I don't want to get promoted either. Getting promoted would be even worse. And then the game's like, oh, you want to get promoted to hell? I see you. That's what the game's like. I want you to get promoted to hell. Yep. Somehow I could tell. That Trunda is built correct. And that's all they really need. That's all they really needed. That'll do.